Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a new release from Ralph Christian. This is a brand based in the UK. They ship from Miami actually, and it's a pretty decent brand. I've reviewed a few of their watches in the past, and this one is no exception. I think the quality is pretty good. Price point around 400 US dollars, and they do have a discount code on their website. If you sign up with your email, you can save about 15%, I believe. We'll drop a link to them down in the description below. Let's take a look at the packaging, what's on my wrist, and we'll dive right into it, guys. Right now I'm actually wearing the Apple Watch Series 3. I know a lot of people really don't like the Apple Watches, but I bought this one way back in the day and it still works. The quality is actually really good. And, day to day, it's not too bad, especially for exercising. Shipping was pretty quick as usual. The watch will come in this Ralph Christian box here as usual. It's a pretty simple box. Open it up, a little Ralph Christian logo. Here inside you get your watch on a little pad. And does come also with a nice little dust bag. As you can see here, little Ralph Christian dust bag with their logo, which is not too bad for the price. Now they did release 4 variants of this model, and this is just one of the variants, kind of like a rose gold tone case. The other 3 variants is a blacked out case, and I believe 2 other colors you can check on the website. This one's actually pretty nice with this kind of Bahamas blue color. I really like this color. I think it's nice. Not sure it's so perfect with the rose gold for me. I'd rather prefer the black one, but I do know a lot of people do like these interesting color combinations. The watch itself, in terms of actual size, first of all, it's crafted of solid 316L stainless steel all around. Pretty good case cut and construction, I must say. It feels pretty good in hand, pretty solid feeling watch. It's 42 millimeters by 49, so you have 42 across the case here, 49 top to bottom. Lugless designed with an integrated rubber band there. The watch itself, in terms of case thickness, we're looking at 14 millimeters. It's really not too thick for a chronograph. And this goes up to 235 millimeters. Will fit up to like a 9-inch wrist, I must say, for you guys out there with larger wrists. The watch itself is running a Ronda 50-30 chronograph movement, which is pretty simple to use, I must say. If I get you a little closer on this interesting multi-layered dial here, little screws on the top left, right, and bottom left and right. We have a date cutout window at the 4 o'clock position. We have a running second subdial over here. You're a little closer in there. So you're running second subdial with a little white arrow, nice little touch of color. The hour markers are all applied over that section of the dial there. Nice little cutouts with the Ralph Christian logo printed. Over here, you can see you do have your 30-minute countdown chronograph over here, as you can see. In one little click of the chronograph, you can start the watch there. And there's your chronograph. Actually, it hits all the markers right there, which is pretty nice. You have a 30-minute chronograph. You have a 12-hour subdial down here. Maybe you're running 60 seconds over there. Nice little blue ring around the screw-down crown over there. And not too bad. Let me stop the chronograph. You can see it stop, and then you can reset it. Nice screw-down crown with the Ralph Christian logo signed over here and embossed. Get one position here. You pull out. You can quick set the date there. Then you can set the time here. There is also some lume on the hands and on the actual hour markers as well, which is not too bad. Just go down and screw down the crown. Very easy to use, and yeah, pretty accurate. It's a Ronda 50-30, runs on a battery. I'll say about a 2.5 to 3 year battery life. Flipping to the case back, 10 ATMs water resistant. Quite surprising for a chronograph, which means this is 100 meters water resistant. You can take it swimming in a pool, in a beach. You should have no issues there. All stainless steel on the case back, screwed in with real screws there. You can see the integrated rubber bracelet here, and yeah, pretty interesting. Actually, on the side of the case, they printed their logo, Ralph Christian. In terms of actual case finishing, all brushed on the sides, polishing on the actual bezel. These smooth, kind of rectangular bezel, I'd say, like a TV case shape. But yeah, it looks pretty good. No sharp edges or anything like that. The actual bracelet itself, the actual rubber band itself is silicone, but it's a pretty decent silicone. It's extremely flexible, but it's not too flexible, so it fits nicely on the wrist. You get 2 keepers here, one floating and one stationary. Then you do get your custom Ralph Christian buckle here in a rose gold polish over here, and then brushed over there. And yeah, not too bad there. I think their logo is pretty kind of like English-like, not too bad. But yeah, the actual lume on the watch is C3 Super Luminova, and we'll get you guys a nice lume shot. Now, fully loomed up with the torch, you can see the lume's actually pretty decent for a chronograph. Fully loomed on those hands there, and all of the hour markers. So you can definitely really see the time at night, no issues there. And the lume actually lasts pretty long, so quite surprising. On my 6.5-inch wrist, the watch fits just fine across. We do get a sapphire crystal as well, if you didn't notice that. And I would expect that at this price point. I would say with the savings, $400 minus 15%, you're looking at like 350 bucks. They are sold out in 2 of their variants already, so if you want one, definitely grab one on their website. They do sell a lot of watches, and the quality is very good, I must say. If you want a watch that's going to last you a long time, and it's comfortable on the wrist, can go in many occasions. It's more of like an outing watch, like something like a dress shirt or something of that nature, a little flashy with the rose gold case. There are more subdued models. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this watch down in the comment section below. It's a new release from Ralph Christian. They have a lot of different watches on their website. I reviewed a few of their watches in the past. I think they're pretty decent for the price. The quality is always there, and I think it's pretty decent. Let me know what you guys think. There are no quality control issues. Everything runs fine. Your chronograph flies right back there. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this watch down in the comment section below. Definitely throw the video a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of interesting content coming up real soon, guys. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.